अरे मैडम जुड़ गई भैया आपकी पसंद मैडम बैठी हैं, कह रही हैं आदर्श कहाँ है, दिखाई नहीं दे रहे हैं। स्पीकर बंद आपने तो कर रखी है बंद, ऑन ना करिए।
स्टार्ट करते हैं थोड़ा।
हाँ
आपने बोला तो सर आपने प्रिंसिपल को,
इनको
आपने प्रिंसिपल को
बोल दिया था ना, वो तो भागे हुए गायब हैं यहाँ से, स्टेशन पे नहीं है।
मैं तो बोल नहीं पाया। हमारे तो प्रिंसिपल ठीक है वैसे, पर थोड़ा सा सर्विस का था। गुड मॉर्निंग, आपने ज्वाइन कर लिया सर? ओके ओके।
मेरा फोटो क्यों नहीं आ रहा था?
ओके ओके सर, बस आप ही का वेट है।
ना वो कहा है ना गैलरी जो होती है वो, उसके मीट के फंक्शन भी अलग हैं।
आई वेलकम ऑल।
हैं तो सुभाष जी
हाँ सर।
जरा 1 मिनट इधर आना। इसे वो कहा गैलरी इसमें सब एक साथ दिख जाते हैं ऊपर, कई सारे कम आ रहे हैं ना ये, तो मैं खुद नहीं दिख रहा हूँ उसमें।
हाँ
अच्छा अच्छा अच्छा, वो जो अब आया लेकिन मेरा कहा कि अच्छा मैं यहाँ पढ़ा रहूँगा, ये क्यों बढ़ जाएगा, मैं बड़ा करने से क्या फ़ायदा होगा। हाँ ये बढ़ा ना।
गुड मॉर्निंग
अच्छा
सर।
अच्छा अच्छा।
Good morning to all of you, and I welcome all my respected guests, distinguished speakers, and especially Professor Nimai sir, Professor Chandala sir,
society. I'm thankful to all the organizers and here present which are present here. Chairman Professor Kamla Chanel, Principal uh, Government PG College Bhajpur, Chief Patron Professor Kumkum Rotela, Director Higher Education Uttarakhand, convener of the conference Dr. Ruesh Joshi, co-convener Dr. Mahipal Singh, organizing secretary aadarsh Chaudhary and Subhash Chandra, and distinguished guests Professor Nimai Singh, Professor Madan Singh from South Africa, Professor Prabhakar Singh, HOD BHU, Dr. S.B. Kaushik, UGC CSR BARC, Professor Ujjal Sen, HRI Allahabad, Professor L.P. Purohit, Dean Science Faculty, Gurukul Kangri University, Professor Pinaki Mukherjee, Michigan Technical University, USA, Professor B. Pal Singh, HOD, Chaudhary Charan Singh University, Meerut, Dr. Pramesh Singh, Houston University, USA, Dr. Durgesh Rai, Cornell University, USA, and all other which I do not have, but all other present in this e-conference at the platform of Google Meet. I am happy to inaugurate this 2 days conference on recent advances in physics, and which is a meeting, a conference at right time through a platform, e-platform, and this type of mode for organizing such a big academic event is certainly a new approach with a paradigm shift involving the optimum use of resources to approach the experts in the academic interest and discuss the current scenario in the evolution of the physics at various levels. So I congratulate to the organizers of the conference for such a brilliant step for organizing this conference. This conference is basically associated with the physics, advances in physics, and since physics affects all spheres of the life, so this is for the present time, the conference seems to be of a big interest, and so far so as the present year is concerned, 2020, this is a special year. I can quote Abdul Kalam, Dr. Abdul Kalam, Bharat Ratna. He was interested in bringing this India to new heights till the year of 2020. 2020 was his mission, and we remember him at the moment of inaugurating this conference. Similarly, this 2020 is declared as International Year of the Plant Health by the United Nations. So far as the importance of this year is concerned, this has been declared by International Commission of the Acoustics for as an International Year of the Sound, and the more importantly, by World Health Organization, the year has been announced as the International Year of Nurse and Midwife, and this is most important here in case of the present year, which is basically heavily defined by COVID-19 pandemic. And this pandemic, we know that we are facing since last more than 4 months. It has affected all around the world hugely, and as we know, in India also we have around 5 lakhs people which are infected by this pandemic. Of course, half of them might have been recovered. There are lots of unfortunate deaths also. More than 14,000 worldwide. Also, the scenario of this pandemic is approximately 10 million people are affected by this pandemic, and approximately half of them, they have of course recovered, but the death toll is also very high. Around 5 lakhs people are they are under this death toll. So it's a very special condition. It's very unfortunate in some sense also, this pandemic situation. And in this pandemic situation, this year has been declared the International Year of the Nurse and doctors, nurse, midwife. All they have contributed. They are contributing basically a lot to this fight against this pandemic, COVID pandemic. We salute to all those people for their exhaustive efforts, and this has, of course, led severe global social and economic disruption, and we hope that we will be able to cope up with the situation. It has shrunk by 3% because of this pandemic, and by organizing such type of the events, basically it gives a boost to fight against this such pandemic situations also. So I congratulate to the organizers of this conference. We know that 23rd June, I mean yesterday, I mean, it is declared as United Nations Public Service Day also. 21st June, we know that this is International Yoga Day. So we have lots of important things around this 24th of the June, around which this conference has been organized. And so far as the conference is concerned, let me tell you that this conference, as I have seen the souvenir of this conference, it includes the presentations, wide-ranging presentations from high-energy physics to astrophysics to condensed matter physics, health physics also, the quantum computation, the nanophysics, and the quantum medicines also, medicines with the nanotechnology also. And so the range of the conference is very vast. Organizing this conference within a period of 2 days is extremely difficult. Even then, the organizers they are committed to. They have enough courage to the 2 days. I wish all the best to the organizers of the conference. So far as the conference is concerned, it's the basic motto of the conference the organizer have suggested is around matter and the energy. And the matter and the energy, they are the very popular topics of the physics. So this is basically connected to the understanding of the universe, the understanding of the nature, and in turn the universe, which is not a one day event. It's a continuous process, and the technology has basically the technological boom has contributed a lot to the society, the benefit of the society, and in understanding the nature in terms of this matter and the energy. So far as the physics, use of the physics for the betterment of the society is concerned, in the various stages of this development, we can talk, and maybe there are various talks which are here in this conference for the betterment of the society. What we can do so far as these two things are concerned, matter and energies are concerned, that will be dealt in this conference. I would have to tell you that IT and IT enabled services, ITEI, ITESI, they have contributed a lot, and we are also using, for example, this conference through in the virtual mode, through the e mode. They have contributed a lot, and I would like to tell you that the 5.2% of the gross national product has been is being utilized under for this IT and ITESI. So around it is the data of around five years back. Around more than $70 billion have been put in this sector. Maybe it's more than 100 billion today. And so it's very good for these challenging times of corona epidemic. So so far as the motto of the conference is concerned, the questions about the mysteries of the universe and the use of the energies and use of the matter and the energy. These will be this will be the conference will focus around these topics. And I would like to tell you that so far as the high energy physics is concerned, because I come from the sector high energy physics, so far as the high energy physics is concerned, high energy physics has contributed a lot in this sector, energy and the matter, and everything from the beginning of the universe, the matter, the energy has basically contributed. Everything was, as we know, if we start from the Big Bang, everything was started from the energy, and the energy later on we know that how it converted into matter, and then at the present we came at the present universe around 13.7 billion years after the Big Bang. So now at the present time, there have been several contributions to this sector of the physics, and so far as the contributions are concerned, I would like to summarize a few of them so far for the benefit of this conference.
पापा बिल्लियों को भगा दो, बिल्लियों को भगा दो।
Sir, your mic is muted. Excuse me, sir.
Chandula sir.
Am I audible now?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir. Yes,
Okay,
sir.
okay. So I was talking about the developments in the area of the physics, because this conference is advances in physics, and basically it is focused over the matter and the energy. So understanding the nature so far as the matter and energy is concerned, this is a very popular topic of the physics in so far as the understanding of the nature is concerned. Technological boom has given a great impact over this understanding of the universe, and in the various stages of the development, I told you the IT and the IT enabled services in India have played a major role. 5.2% of the GDP has been utilized in these IT and IT enabled, and we are also using this IT services in organizing this conference here. Around $100 billion have been put in this sector. So this has been a boom, especially in the era of corona pandemic, and which has taken a great toll in throughout the world, and affected throughout the world in a major way. It's a major challenge for the whole world. So in this situation of the corona pandemic, the organization of this conference, it gives a big boost, big courage to fight against these situations. And I wish all the best for the organizers of this conference. I was talking about the developments. So far as the developments are concerned, the Nobel Prize last year has gone to in the area of the physics, has gone to the discovery of the exoplanet, and this discovery is very important in the sense that ultimately we have to leave this earth one day. Of course, that's a very a long journey so far as the time is concerned, but we have to search for other planets. That's why the prize was given given to these scientists, Mayer and the fellows, for the discovery of the exoplanet, and along with the pebbles in the field of the physical cosmology. So this for the benefit of the society, this is also a great contribution. Similarly, 2018 Nobel Prize, it went to the laser physics, and lasers they have a lot of use in the medical physics, various engineering physics, and so many technological advancements. This has the major use. Similarly, in 2014, the prize went to efficient blue light emitting diodes, LED, and we know today that these LED, they are very very much useful in leading to the bright white light sources, creating the bright white light sources. And nowadays we know that this is a very important factor, a very important part of us where the energy saving is concerned. So for the Perry and Madam Curie,